Was coming from an old, unused closet. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I remember what was going on. Alright. We're good to go. And welcome back. I'm your host, Sensei Pong, to another installment of Asagao Academy Noah Boots Club, the Satchbag route. Pong plays. So, anywho, what was going down was we were snooping around again, and late at night, and something is bumping in the closet, so let's check it out. It was coming from an old, unused closet just opposite the stairwell. Yellow light ringed the edges of the door. Someone was in there. And they weren't... Doo-ba-doo. Some like brain farted for a second, and they weren't there on my way up. There was no way it was a janitor either. The janitor threw up the lights on the entire floor when he was cleaning. No, this was someone else. I edged across the hall, taking care not to let my steps echo on the wooden floor as they were prone to do when no one else was in the hallway. Finally, I made it to the edge of the door. Taking a deep breath, I grasped the cold handle, then all at once turned it and pushed the door open. What the hell? Oh, it was so sneaky that an error exception has occurred. Roll back. Pro Jared. And all his maybe that yellow light that was coming out from the door was his the sparkles. Jared stood before me, a collection of books at his feet, and on the shelf above him, in his arms, was an open version of the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. I glanced at the book on the floor. Technically, it's Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. Okay, so anytime I talk to anybody that's really into D&D, I always say D&D specifically, not AD&D, because maybe about like 25% of the time they get like kind of defensive. They're like, well, technically it's AD&D. I'm like, I know, D&D, and they they get kind of mad. They're like, no, get out of here, scrub. Yeah. Anyways, I glanced at the books on the floor. 3rd edition, 3.5, 4th edition, BattleTech, and a myriad of what looked like new locations and expansions lay in order of edition and release date. That's gonna creep me out. I'm recording in Birdie Berry's room again, and I'll leave a link in the description, but you know what, I'm gonna put a card up, and there's this YouTuber that does this. He goes by the name Benjamin Bennet. I'm assuming that's his real name, but his title is just simply called Benjamin Bennet, and all he does is sit and smile in front of a camera for hours. And her screen is relatively large. It's a widescreen, larger computer screen. And he's just smiling there, staring at me, and it's really creeping me out. Yeah, so click on that if you... I'm not even sure if it's something that if you like creepypasta, so... I don't know. I'm doing the wrong thing on YouTube, because this guy has way more subscribers than I do. Boredom. Anyways, let's carry on. They sparkled in the light, mint condition despite how old they were. Jared and I locked eyes. We didn't say anything. We didn't move a muscle. Time was suspended. I couldn't take it. Indecent! What? No, it's not. I screamed and ran, sprinting for the staircase door. Hannah, wait! It's not what it looks like! Jared was following. I pushed through the stair door and down through the 1st floor, bursting through, but Jared was catching fast. Damn your good genes! The front door was too far away. I'd never make it. Instead, I dove into the 1st year classroom, hoping he hadn't seen me. But... Hannah! No, stay away from me! I ran to the back of the room. There was nowhere for me to go. He slowly approached, eyes gleaming. You saw nothing. I wish. He was finally in front of me. I said, you saw nothing. Jared slammed his hands against the wall at either side of me. I was trapped, pinned to the wall. Oh. Oh. ... Damn it, Hannah. Now is not the time for that.
No.
Hannah, please. Suddenly I was thankful for the dark, because I was definitely the one being indecent right then. Don't tell anybody what you just saw, please. I wasn't sure which one was more visceral to me, my fear or Jared's presence. Finally I caved, just to get him out of my face. Okay, I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Alright.
Hannah! He swept me up in a hug. Suddenly I really was pinned between the wall and against Jared. I flushed a deep red, not sure where to put my arms. Thank you so much. I was going to die here. The blood would leave my body and go to my face, and I wouldn't be able to breathe anymore. Goodbye, world. It was nice knowing you. What was that? Jared released me, instead tugging me to the floor. We crouched there for a few moments, waiting. The sound of footsteps rang across the hall, along with the sound sounded like a muffled curse, then silence. We should leave. We really shouldn't be here. Jared looked at me, as if realizing I was also sneaking around the academy in the dead of the night. I wouldn't tell if you don't ask. Oh, I won't tell if you don't ask. Good enough for me. Something's going on. Outside of Jared being a closet D&D addict. Quietly, still crouched, we crept out of the first floor classroom and into the main hallway. Oh, sweet Jesus, look at that! Now we knew what made that noise. Oh snap, this would be such a good cliffhanger, but I'm not going to make it. A large crack sat in the middle of the floor, all splintered and dented wood. Somebody dropped something really heavy. You don't think... the boots? We looked at each other. Immediately, we dashed outside Poppy Hall, scanning the nearby area. Damn it! You've gotta be kidding me! They were right outside the wall, Jared. They were right there, and we missed them. We shouldn't have left when we had the chance. Stupid, stupid! I'm sorry. I was the one who stopped us. Yeah, you were. A sly smirk crossed his face. At least I know what you were doing in here. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, it's late and I should be getting to sleep. Stiffly, I began the walk back to Primrose House.
Hannah?
Hey, Hannah. I whipped around. Shh! And what? I'm sorry I suspected you. Taken aback, I didn't know how to respond. Oh. Well, I'm sorry I was rough about it. I really didn't know what else to say. Jared waved a hand at me in a careless way he had.
Bye.
Don't even worry about it. Good night, Hannah. I nodded, and this time when I left, I wasn't stopped again. At least, not until I made it back to the dorm. Something seemed off. Quietly, I slid the key into the lock and turned it. The click that usually sounded so quiet now sounded like a clanging of a clock tower. Nervously, I opened the door. Shit.
What the hell?
I knew you were up to something. No, I was just in the bathroom. And you put on your clothes for that? I looked down at my uniform. I'm... bathroom shy?
Really?
And you were gone for 3 hours? I... had Taco Bell. No, I really needed to poop? Same thing. Del Taco, maybe. Not Taco Bell. Fine, you got me. Now let me in. So what happened? You go to Steak and Shake? I wasn't sure what to tell her. I hadn't prepared anything in advance. In an effort to make it all seem casual, I said the first thing that came to mind. Waffle House.
Well...
I forgot a book and went to get it. But I'll stop the random food chain drops. I forgot a book and went to get it, but I ran into Jared on the way.
Oh,
Jared? Oh. No. Oh. Shit. It had to be Jared, didn't it? Okay, you cannot hold me out on me. Tell me what happened. I need all the details.
Oh, no.
You're my best friend, aren't you? Oof, low blow. Now what? Well, I'm gonna say what I said last time with these choices. This route seems to be about, you know, keeping people's secrets when they want you to, when they trust you to, and honesty and friendship and blah blah blah. Rainbows, sparkles, teddy bears. I'm gonna say we're gonna keep the promise and don't tell Mai because I think it's something Jared wants to keep, you know, on the down low. So yeah, we'll keep the promise and don't tell Mai. Look, I really can't talk about that.
What?
What? Why not? I just can't, okay? Mai crossed her arms.
This is so stupid.
I tell you the deepest, most darkest secret of my entire life, and you can't even tell me what you were doing with Jared? I held up my hands. I would have just made up something, been like, he had to go to the bathroom. And we had to go to the bathroom. Over at Bluebell House. Oh boy, then the poo train would like start chugging along and Satchbag would be like, what are you doing in the middle of the night with Jared? Going to the bathroom, that's what we're doing. Eating at Del Taco. It was nothing like that, I swear. Now okay, no offense to Del Taco. I've had them a few times before, I don't have any in my area, but they are amazing. Oh my gosh. If you have a Del Taco in your area, go. Be sure to go to the bathroom though. But oh my gosh, amazing food. That's a bad pitch for Del Taco. Get ready for the bathroom. It's just that good. Fast on the way in and fast on the way out. Del Taco. Ding ding. It was nothing like that, I swear. We really did just run into each other. But I'll tell you something even better. In hushed whispers, I told her about the crack in the floor. We just missed him. Him? Or her, I guess. ... May is getting awfully suspicious. And while I was coming up the walk, I had an idea. What if whoever took the boots also took the books? What if someone has it out for Satch? But who would, except for Hidden Block? Satch is the sweetest.
Well...
Yes, he is. Maybe it's not Hidden Block in the entirety trying to ruin Satch. Maybe it's just Jimmy. Since... what? No, not Jimmy. Maybe it's just Jimmy, since they're going against each other in the tournament. It's not that I wanted to think that Jimmy did it, but it was the best lead I had on at this point. ... I'm going to bed. She swept past me, climbing the ladder to her bed. What? That's it? But this is a huge lead. It's late. Go to sleep. Suspicious. There's evil afoot. She crawled under the covers and turned away from me. ... I suddenly felt exhausted. I changed in my pajamas, flipped the lights off, and fell into bed. I was asleep in seconds. The next morning was awful. I almost didn't get out of bed. It took May shaking me awake 5 minutes before we were about to leave for me to even wake up. As soon as I saw what time it was, my heart flew to my throat. I never got ready so fast. The spike of adrenaline immediately after waking left me feeling lightheaded and oddly not in my body. I tried to let the cool morning air wake me, but the world just looked strange in the sunlight. It was like I was trapped in a computer program and the sunlight was painted on. It simply did not belong. Oh crap. Satch is still running his program. I figured it out. We're trapped in Satch's matrix now. Does that make me Neo? But, on the plus side, Pro Jared's on our side. When we made it to Poppy, I was relieved. All I wanted was to collapse in my seat and maybe catch a few quick minutes of sleep, though I doubted I'd be able to after such a rough awakening.
Hana.
Hana. Before I can even get to the classroom door, a panicked voice stopped me. A worried Satch stood in front of me. In fact, this was the most worried I've ever seen him. He was wringing his hands and searching my face, and apparently he did not like what he found. Jared told me. Bum bum bum. My nose. I was humming at such a low frequency, I like tickled myself and I'm about to sneeze. Oh, now my face tickles. Give me a sec. Sorry. Alright, should be good. Anyways, I think this is a good point to cut off until next time. Nice little cliffhanger. We caught Jared doing some weird dungeoning. I'm only saying dungeoning because that's the title of this part in the game. But some odd, like, things with D&D in the closet in the middle of the night. So, and possibly a lead on who took the boots and where they were. We just missed them, so that's interesting. But now Satch is at... You know, you just saw the episode. Why am I explaining this? Let's see what Satch thinks next time. Here on Pong Plays Asagao Academy, Normal Boost Club. Sets of Pong signing out. Until next time. Like and subscribe.